Please click on subscribe button and click on bell icon for more interesting updates on civil engineering concepts. In this video, I will explain you designing of floating column on building by using ETABS software. So I was already explained my modeling process as well as your analysis process in my previous video. I will provide you that respected video link in above card link and below description of this respected video. You can watch that video for the part 1. So in this video, I will explain you complete designing process for this respected floating column on building by using ETABS software. Okay, so after analysis process completed, initially we need to click on the design option here. Okay, so in this we need to select the concrete frame design. So initially we need to check the view revised preferences. So it will be consisting of your options like this, which is related to design code, multiple response case design, number of interaction curve, number of interaction points, consider minimum eccentricity values. So you can check these respected values. You can change these respected values as per your assumptions. Otherwise, you can keep it as a default values as per the program calculated. So initially we need to click on OK option. So after that again we have to click on design option. So click on concrete frame design. So in this initially we need to select the rebar section rules for the columns. Okay. So here it will be consisting of your rebar section rules for the columns for the non-seismic requirements and seismic requirements. So basically we need to consider the minimum dimensions for the respected bar in longitudinal in small bars as well as your stirrups. Okay, so for that initially we need to select the smallest bar size. So let us consider it as 12 mm bars. Again I am considering largest bar size. Let us consider it as 20 mm bars. So after that we have to consider the ties which is related to the small bar size. So here I am taking it as 10 mm bars. Again I am taking maximum bar size will be largest bar size will be consisting of 12 mm. So here we have to take the minimum spacing. Let us consider it as 50. Again I am taking maximum spacing. Next I am considering it as 300. So click on OK option. So after that we have to select the design again. Again we have to select the concrete frame design. So here also we need to select the rebar section rules for the beams. So for this respected beam sections also it will be consisting of your respected detailing for non-seismic requirements as well as your seismic requirements. So basically we are consider the seismic load for this respected floating column and building. So that's why we need to consider the detailing for seismic requirements only. So here I am considering smallest bar size will be consisting of 12 mm bar size and largest bar size just I am considering it as 20 mm bar size. So here I am taking 20 mm and we have to take the preferred bar size. Let us consider it as 16 mm bars. Again we have to take the minimum number of bars. So for this respected section of the beam, just I am considering 4 number of bars at the top section reinforcement. Again I am taking 4 number of bars at the bottom section reinforcement. So after that we have to select the stirrups bars. So let us consider it as 10 mm bars and 12 mm bars. So here I am taking the minimum spacing. So here I am taking it as 50. Again this is, let us consider it as 300. So click on OK option. So after that again we have to click on design option. So click on concrete frame design. So after adding the rebar section rules, we need to check for the designing values. So for that initially we need to click on the start design check options. So it will do your respected designing process for this respected structure for the beam sections as well as your column sections. You can check this respected diagram in 3D view of this respected floating column and section. Now it is doing analysis for the vertical section, which is nothing but your column sections. So after that we have to click on design option again. Again we have to select the concrete frame design again. Again we have to click on the display design information. Okay. So click on this respective option. Again here also we need to select the shear reinforcement section. It will be consisting of longitudinal reinforcement, rebar percentage, but we need to only concentrate on the shear reinforcement section only. So initially we need to select this. Click on apply. Click on OK. So it will show your respected shear reinforcement section for this respected members for the 3D view for this respected floating column and building. So after that we have to click on detailing option here. So in this we need to select the detailing preferences initially. So in this we need to select the standards design units as well as your respected material quantity units. So initially we need to select the units in metric unit system and we have to select the meter, length and section thickness will be in millimeter. Rebar spacing is also in millimeter. Again we have to select the force which is in kilonewton. So here I am selecting rebar length will be in meter, slab area will be in square meter and concrete volume will be in cubic meter and we have to select the rebar weight will be in ton. So click on OK option. So after that again we have to click on detailing option. So here we have to select the start detailing option here. You can click on the start detailing option. So it will do your respected detailing for this respected floating column and building. So it will show your respected output file which is related to the designing part which is for floating column and building. So it will be consisting of your center line diagram, section diagram like this after detailing option completed. So here it will be consisting of your detailing options like drawing sheet components, reinforcement cage views and drawing sheets. So initially I am selecting the drawing sheet components. So in this I am selecting standard detailing. It will be consisting of list of drawing typical section of beam 3S section. So this is the typical section for this 3S section, and this is the A section, this is B section, this is C section, and this is the typical section for the column for A, B, C, D, E. So it will be consisting of floor slab details like this. So select any one of the floor slab details. So this is the floor slab detail for this respective floating column and building. So again we have to select the beam detailing option, select this schedule and tables option, select any one of the table from this respected option. So it will be consisting of your respected concrete beam rebar table like this. So it will be consisting of your respected beam ID and span of the beam and span length, selected width as well as depth of the beam, and it will be consisting of longitudinal bars for the respected section of A, B, C, D, E, F, G sections, and again it will be consisting of stirrup section data reinforcement values also. So this is the stirrup section values, reinforcement values for this respected zones, which is consisting of zone A, zone C. So it will be consisting of 4 bars of 10 mm dia, 100 center to center distance stirrup section reinforcement values for this respected section. So after that we have to check for the respected column designing results. So for that initially we need to select the column detailing option, select this plus mark again we have to select the framing plan, select any one of the framing plans. So this is nothing but the center to center distance between the each column in x direction distance as well as y direction distance. So let us select it as column scheduling. So here I am selecting column scheduling 1 of 3. So it will be consisting of each and individual reinforcement for each and individual column section for different types of the floors, which is consisting of your respected 400 mm cross 400 mm. So this is the reinforcement values for each and every section. So it will be consisting of 12 bars of 16 mm dia, and this is the AST percentage and AST requirement for this respected column section. Okay, so in the same way you can check the reinforcement values for the respected lateral ties also. This is the ties zones at A, B, C, D, E, and this is the section, this is the reinforcing bars. Okay, so after that we have to see the reinforcement cage view. So for that select plus mark here. So it will be consisting of your plenty of beams here like this. So here I am selecting any one of the beam. Let us consider 4CB3. So it will load your respected beam diagram here like this. So this is the reinforcement values for this respected beam. It will be consisting of your respected reinforcement section like this. You can check the reinforcement values in the output file, which is loaded in ETABS software. So this is the reinforcement values for each and individual zone for this respected beam section. So after that we have to check the reinforcement cage view for the column section. Select the columns, select any one of the column, double click on it. So click on the column reinforcement section. So this is the column reinforcement section at each and individual zone for this respected section. It will be consisting of number of bars like this, which is related to the number of zones. So it will be consisting of your final diagram of the column section here like this. Okay, so this is the complete reinforcement details for the column. So after that we have to load the output file by using ETABS software. So for that initially we need to click on the reports option, select the project summary report. So it will load your respected project summary report in ETABS 2016 version software, which is related to the floating column and building. So we have to select any one of the results from this respected option. So based on this respected output file, you can design this respected floating column and building as per the calculation part. Okay, so this is the each and individual calculation which is obtained from this respected project output. Okay, so this is the process, analysis and designing of floating column and building by using ETABS software. If you have any queries about this respected video, please text me your questions in the below comment box. I will try to give the answer for the respected questions. Thank you.